Right, it's that time. About a week away. Well, yeah, a week today that the first day is, so it's time to get in the dozer and start rebuilding this track. Grass is cut, broken trees are moved. I've been around with the ripper on the back of the tractor to pull out the worst of the weeds, and they're just kind of piled up at the base of the jumps at the moment where I stop, so I'll have to move them as we go. But yeah, we're getting the dozer and work our way around slowly, trying to make it all nice again. It's not ideal because we haven't had any rain, so the dirt's very dry, but I can't hold it off any longer because if I fall into any problems with the dozer, then it's going to be left too late. So just need to get on with it, and then we can figure out the issues with the bowsers and start putting water on at the weekend, so I can do like Saturday, Sunday, Monday watering, get some in there, get like the moisture into the dirt instead of just on the top. So that's the plan. Go hopefully fire up the dozer for the first time in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 6 months. She'll be alright though. Right, here she is. I'm just going to check all the fluids, the oil, the coolant, and make sure that's all good. Then grease her up and off we go. Hopefully she's going to be a good girl. Here we go then. She's up and running, just as noisy as I remember. What we're starting with. These are the piles of weeds that I've ripped up with the ripper, so I just need to move all them and then get into it. So let's see how we end up. Right, 20 minutes in, we've already got the tools out. I've got about there, look at it, she's span somehow. So I need to try and sort that out before it lets go. So first problem of the day, 20 minutes in. So I think the bearing's gone in this AC compressor because the pulley there, so it's all twisted, look. When I first got this dozer, one thing I asked them to do was fix the air conditioning, and I think this whole compressor I bought new and they fitted it. But like everything that they did was a fuck up. And I don't think it's never been right since day one. It's a big old waste of money. Because I think that bearings in there has been gone for years, and now I was just running it then with the AC turned off. So I guess that's when the thing can just spin freely without the clutch being engaged. Or magnet, whatever it is. And I think looks like it's pulled it, but it's so loose. I just took all this off so that the compressor moved, and then I could just take the belt off. I should have just cut it really, saved me all that time. But look, that's just a load of shit. So I'm gonna message them and say, look, is there any warranty on that compressor that I bought and never used? See what they say. Anyway, back to it. Alright, we're making progress, but it is very dry, very dusty. This is inside the cab, literally just getting covered in dust, but it's still going alright. Things are taking shape. Getting back looking normal, but this bit here I'm going to build, just going to cut in a little start straight, just enough for 2 riders, just here, because normally when the teams come I set their grates up just here on the inside of this straight, and then they go straight down there. It's pretty safe, I'd say. I move these posts over. The outside line is literally the only line that people use. They come through this section and straight down here, but still there's two people sat in the track doing starts, and you can't really see them when you're coming this way. So I like move the posts over so people know to not use this area, but still be nice to have them off the track. They can come onto the track, that's fine, but just being sat there waiting while bikes coming past, I don't really like. So I'm going to cut that bit in there so they can sit off the track, and then when it's clear they can drop the gates and go up the side there. It's only really for the teams when they're training, and the schools, some of them do starts. So yeah, that'd be quite nice to do that. Right, day 2 on the dozer. This is my little start bit that I've cut in, so I put like some gates there and they can go straight up there onto this straight. So yeah, I did that last night, and now I'm just round by the takeoff of that one. So I'll show you what I've done a bit quick. We'll do a little time lapse. Right, so I started here yesterday. That's where the dozer broke down. So he's done this landing, and then should we do a little run around, starting here. Yeah, and then back to here. So yeah, it's not ideal doing it in these dry conditions, but it's getting the job done, getting it back to shape. And then I can start putting water on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, ready for Tuesday, Wednesday. So it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so let's get on with the next bit, shall we? Alright, we've made it round to the second mountain section. Up there's hard, all different angles, all different gradients. So up over that jump, as soon as we pop back out here, it's nice again. I like this next bit. But yeah, long dusty days in the old dozer this first time. But we're getting it done, and it's nice to see it come back to shape and not all weedy and overgrown, which is good. Right, day 3 in the old dozer. It's not really been full days. My new water bowser, I bought a new water bowser, 8,000 litre guy. Isn't that great. The pump on it's a bit shit. So well, I've been spending the mornings working on that, doing a full service, all new gaskets, cleaning out all the pig shit, because obviously they're just used for pig shit over here. So all the ports and that are just full of pig shit. So cleaning all that out. Bought new wooden vanes for it because they get worn, so they're going in new, and then have to like hone out all the barrel because it gets like slot marks. So we've got like the drill with like 60 grit on and just honing it all out, trying to smooth out a little bit, which is a shame. You know, buy new stuff, you just want it to work, but when it's not as good as you wanted it to be, it's a bit annoying. So left that for a bit. Now I'm gonna jump back in here. and get on with this. Look how soft all this stuff is, just dust. So let's see what kind of shape I can make out of this dust. Still a bloody dip there, so hopefully I can improve that a little bit. We shall see. Pretty well. Can see that little dip there. Other than that, I think it'll be alright. Get some water on her, should be sweet. Right, made it down into the second mountain section. This bit was quite good. This landing had like a little cup in it. I managed to fill that in quite well, which I'm happy about. And also the takeoff, I felt like the transition was real steep, like it kicked you like right up in the air like a booster. But I'm pretty sure when Johnny built it, it was very like floaty, more American, you know, like a nice transition. So I think I've managed to get that back a bit, which is good. Just in the base here, I mean it's still quite steep, but it's better than it was. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, that'll do for today. Do the last bit tomorrow. Just got the mountain and then that bottom loop, Three Sisters and the waves to do, and then job done. Just going to start putting some more water on now so I can start building that moisture content in. And yeah, let's have a look and see how we get on tomorrow. Right, final day in the old dozer today. I've got the hardest bit to do though. The last mountain pass and then 3 jumps down the hill, all the rollers coming back up and the big step up. So a lot of jumps to go through, which take time. But the track's taking shape, which is good. Makes me feel better about it. It's hard the first couple of weeks just looking at the track all overgrown, and you wouldn't think it turns into what it does throughout the winter. So it's nice to get it back looking like it. Been working on the Bowser all morning again. We rebuilt the pump fully yesterday. Honed out all the barrel, put new fins in, cleared out all the ports because they were all full of shit, literal shit. Yeah, put it back together, tried it on the new Bowser and it's still so slow. Like, it took like 28 minutes to fill it, and it's only 3,000 litres bigger than my other one, which takes 7 minutes. So I messaged the guy, Kwame, and he said, alright, well, I'll look for another pump and we'll swap it out, which is good. It is always good to me. Like I bought a trailer off him and the rams wasn't working on the tipper trailer, and he just come out and replaced them. My original Bowser I bought off him, the rear gate wasn't working, he just come out and put a new one on. So he is good to me. So hopefully we can find another pump that's decent. But now a bit of dozer in for the afternoon, and hopefully we can have this track done. Every time I come down there, it gets worse. When you teeter over the edge, I'm like, oh god, this is scary. But we're down here now, final stretch. Round there, up there, and I've done to there. So let's see how this bit turns out. There we go. That's better. All done. Now round to the jumps. This bit takes ages. Right, that's it. Dozer in complete for the track build for the start of the season. I feel like I'm going to be super sick with the amount of dust that I've been eating for the last 4 hours. But she's back. She's back to normal. Now I just need to try and get some water in her, which is going to be fun for the next 4 days. So yeah, we'll go park the old dozer up for now. Get on to the next job.